at a thrilling Christmas Day game at the Garden. How the nail-biter was decided in the final seconds. The news at 6 starts right now.
Live from PIX Plaza on 42nd Street, it's the PIX11 Morning News.
Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us on the PIX11 Morning News at 6. Today is Friday, December 26th. Merry day after Thanksgiving.
You know what?
Day after Christmas. Excuse me. You see where I am.
We all need a recovery day, right? There's so much that goes into like getting to the holiday, making all the preparations, getting through all of it. Yeah. Phew. We're here to help you lead your way through it. And you know what? It is going to be a doozy of a day and a weekend. I'm Kirsten Cole. Vanessa Freeman's going to be along in a little bit. We've got Alexa Farrell taking a look at the roads and rails. Mike Masco, though, talking about this crazy winter storm that's going to bear down on us.
The salt and the shovels already.
I don't know who steals them, but I lose that dang snow brush every single season. Where does it go?
I don't know. The neighbors are stealing it. Maybe that's the case.
Probably with my socks.
You know I'm blaming
with your socks. You guys are going to have to shovel at your houses, Craig and Kirsten. We'll be talking about snow, especially from the city north and west into places like Westchester County. Really, the entirety of the Channel 11 viewing area is under this winter storm warning. We added Middlesex and Monmouth County into the mix as well a couple of hours ago. This will start 4 o'clock this afternoon and run until 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Now, I think the core of the storm's hitting between, say, 7 o'clock in the evening up till around 2 o'clock in the morning, and then start to limp off the coast. And here it is right now. We got some time, some dry real estate for the time being, but this is going to dig southbound as we head towards the evening, as early as 5 o'clock for the western suburbs, and then intense snow rates developing around 9 o'clock. City, Long Island, Hudson Valley, northwest New Jersey will flip over to a little sleet as we head towards midnight, and then back over to snow we go as we head towards early Saturday morning before the last of the storm exits the coast. Snow is going to arrive late today. Intense snow rates developing after 8 o'clock. Get where you need to be tonight, because that's when we are expecting snow-covered roadways. And again, a flip and a switch over to a little sleet, especially south of the city for the storm, and that's why it's going to keep some totals down. When we come back in 10 minutes, we're going to show you region by region what we're expecting, but I think it's a general 6 to 10 inch deal across a lot of communities. Details on that coming up in just a little bit. Here's Alexa.
So, Mike, as you've been forecasting, it's going to come down quickly. That's going to make road conditions very slick and dangerous at a moment's notice. Right now, the morning commute is doing just fine, though. Mario Cuomo Bridge here, all is quiet. And remember, especially on the bridges, on those elevated surfaces, those tend to freeze over first. So if the regular roads maybe aren't as slick, these ones definitely will be. Now, subway check for you, your F and E. We have stops skipped on the F. E is running express to local. Let's go out to your 11, who's over the Verrazano Bridge. This is another spot where you can see those slick conditions later today. It will impact your morning commute per se, but your evening commute definitely going to be a tough one out there if you are headed into the office, especially towards the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock hours, if you're there a little later, or maybe you're doing some holiday travel today. If you are traveling with the family to head home, or maybe to a loved one's house, maybe you're just doing it for the weekend, you do want to leave earlier in the day. That's going to be a better bet for those road conditions. Kirsten, Craig, we'll send it over to you now.
All right, the Air 11 traffic report is presented by your local Ford stores. Breeze through traffic with Ford's innovative tech. See the lineup at buyfordnow.com.
We have been talking about this weather alert all morning long. The tri-state bracing for serious snow. Crews are already trying to keep the road, street, and sidewalk safe.
And officials are asking residents to do their part by limiting travel and stocking up on supplies. Calorama has more from Home Depot in the Bronx, and I'm sure that is going to be a busy place later this morning.
The request from officials is simple across the tri-state. It's for people to plan ahead and limit travel on the road if they can. And if they do need to get out there and visit family for the holidays and friends, then make sure you give crews the space they need to get their job done, meaning clearing the roads, salting the roads to make sure everyone is safe out there. New York City officials have issued a travel advisory from Friday evening into Saturday and activated the city's winter weather response plan. And that is exactly what you imagine. It means sanitation crews are pre-treating roads, loading salt spreaders, and readying the snowplows to clear streets and bike lanes as conditions worsen. The mayor is urging New Yorkers to avoid driving if possible and rely on public transit instead. Of course, we're checking in with New Jersey Transit, where we've seen issues when it does snow, when it rains. They are warning that there are no changes in service ahead of time, but of course, as the snow rolls in, they're warning that it is the passenger's duty to check on service changes and interruptions. Officials say if you must travel, keep an emergency kit in your car, including a flashlight, food, and water. Of course, we know the travel advisory remains in effect this evening through Saturday, as meteorologists are calling this the largest snowfall in 3 years for New York City. And of course, as we're out here in the Bronx, the grocery stores, Home Depot will certainly be busy today. We'll be talking to people as those stores open. In the Bronx, I'm Calorama, PIX11 News.
And a reminder, stay with PIX11 News all morning as we continue to bring you the latest on how the Tri-State's preparing for the storm. We'll have more live reports and your up-to-the-minute forecast all morning long with Mike Masco. Also coming up at 6:30, we're joined live in the studio by New York City's Office of Emergency Management Commissioner Jack Iskel. Be sure to tune in live for that and keep checking our website, PIX11.com, and our app, PIX11 Plus, all day long.